Hello guys, and welcome back to another video in CLANGEN, where we are playing with a new clan and the newest update. I know you guys probably seen my live stream of EcoClan Basically Reborn, but this is different. And I did say I was going to make that into episodes, but I think it'll just be streams, and this can be episodes. But this is Waveclan, and we are in the new map of Shipwreck, as this clan is trying to fight off hurricanes, octopi, and other sea creatures that kind of are native in this part of next to the ocean, aka beach. So, as you can see, I just started the clan, but I am just gonna, I'm just gonna get you started and kind of talk about the cats. And I don't really know that much about the cats so far, but I will be, you feel free, well, how do I say this? The stories will probably grow as we play. So, Whirl Goose is a female senior adult who is a responsible good hunter, probably been roaming these parts for quite a long time. But the clan has a hard time surviving since they're basically constantly under threat of hurricane and all the other kind of ailments that surround them. So, the leader is Bree Star, who is a female. She's a very young adult. I think the leader just died before her. It's 3 years, that's kind of 2 years and a half, two and a half years, and they spend a full year of their lives trying to train, so it's quite shocking that she actually became leader at such a young age. But Bree Stripe leaves to speak with Starkland, and this is her leader ceremony, and the leader before her was actually Crest Star, and I wonder what's about Crest Star. I don't think they're actually in the Star Clan, but it's interesting. We have a warrior, Fog Shiver, who has a Shine Paws and Apprentice, another senior adult who's bold and great at hunting. We have Pool Kestrel, who's the deputy, who is bloodthirsty and very smart. She's a competent in her experience, and she doesn't have an apprentice. We have Oriel Spring, who is the male medicine cat, who is loving and a great teacher. We have Goldheart, named after her. This is the one thing I know, is he's named after, I should say. His kind soul, he's careful and a good teacher. We have Stormpaw, who is 7 moons old. Mentor Bree Star, who is calm and feeling down. We have Shinepaw, who's also a male, and mentor is Fog Shiver. Careful. Were you also careful? No, you're calm. Okay, you were careful, and they're both 7 moons old. They honestly look like siblings. Mousepaw wants to get to know Burrow Goose better. He is a male adolescent, mentor Whirl Goose, and is also bloodthirsty. Rust Kit, I think, is our last cat, and he actually has a scar, or she actually has a scar under her eye. He, or she, I should say, refuses to eat the herbs that the medicine cat has given them for their stomach, and she's quite a sweet cat. But that's kind of all the cats we know. I know I kind of sped ran through all that, but we don't really know much about them, and I think we'll just learn the more we actually play the game. So I think we're going to do Pool Kestrel. We'll go on a patrol with Mousepaw, Shinepaw, and Stormpaw, and it will be, oh my gosh. I did the wrong setting. Well, I guess this is a story game. I guess we're not going to be playing in a game where there's different sicknesses and different types of patrols, but I guess this can be, I don't know. Okay, anyways, as the patrol passes along the sand between the waves and some rock pools, they find one of the oddest things any of them have ever seen, a huge octopus on land. It's clearly trying to head for the ocean. Mousepaw pounces, trying to end the weird encounter quickly, but a tentacle grabs them and hauls them closer, revealing a massive hooked beak. Like I was saying, a massive hooked beak. With Mousepaw yowling and wriggling in a complete lack of bones to hold itself up, the octopus only manages to take a small chunk out of them, but it's enough to make the patrol back off. We'll send Fog Shiver and Bree Star and Oriel Spring, Whirl Goose, and Goldheart on a patrol. In the leaf-bare snow, the chances of finding any usable daisies seem slim. Oriel Spring hesitates. Should they even try to look? Not only does Fog Shiver end up soaked to the skin, they can't even find any daisies under the snow, and they're left shivering violently by the time they return to camp. Okay. I didn't know it was leaf-bare. There's 0 moons in. The clan is just kind of trying their best to survive. We'll time skip. Rustpuff fidgets impatiently beside Pool Kestrel as they wait for the meeting to end. They're finally an apprentice. They want to hurry up and get out of here. And go, go, go! So, Fog Shiver has a scar. I didn't realize does he have a smushed face? It kind of looks like it. But we have our newest apprentice to your Rustpuff mentor is Pool Kestrel, who I think is bloodthirsty. Yes, she's bloodthirsty. And Rustpaw is childish, so we'll see how that kind of comes into play. We're actually going to send them on a patrol right now, see what kind of goes down. While walking along the border, your patrol notices a Bush Clan patrol renewing their scent and marks up ahead. And as Pool Kestrel on the lead, she'll antagonize them. Your patrol stands tall and approaches the Bush Clan cats with insults and threats. They need to be sure that Bush Clan knows how strong Waveclan cats are. Rustpaw spits and hisses until other patrols leave the area, annoyed and unimpressed by your patrol's posturing. Honestly, I think that would make Pool Kestrel even more mad. I forgot her name for a second, so I'd check. But we'll send out 6 random cats. And as the Medicine Cats patrol pads out into Waveclan territory, Royal Goose tells Oriel Spring about the dream they had last night and what the Star Clan vision could mean for Waveclan. Oriel Spring shakes their head sadly. They can't make any sense of the vision. And then we'll send out Shinepaw and Breestar. Shinepaw is not acting like their usual self. Breestar guides Shinepaw to their favorite place and softly asks them what's wrong. Shinepaw whispers that they feel like a failure and that they are not doing enough. Breestar gently tugs them closer and tells them that they are not just their failures. Failures hurt. Failure hurts, that's true, but we can learn so much from them. All they can do is go out there and ensure that they won't make it the same mistake twice. All that we can do. Shinepaw looks at Breestar with shining eyes and cuddles even closer. That is so adorable. Is that your mentor? Shinepaw's mentor is Fog Shiver, actually, and I think Shinepaw has learned a lot from that. That was an adorable interaction. And Breestar, we're actually going to see relationships with Shinepaw, a platonic like, and I think this like would grow even stronger. We're actually going to get a mediator. I think Goldheart has the heart of a mediator in him. Since he's a very kind cat, so I think that kind of makes sense. And yes, you cannot do it because you're kind of already. I don't think it counts the second you make someone a mediator. But Rustpaw finds petals while out on a walk and gets them stuck in her coat. They're red petals, cherry blossom, perhaps. Don't know where you find cherry blossom in the middle of a beach, but you know, who knows. Okay, we're gonna have not you. We're gonna have Rust or Goldheart. Nope, I clicked the wrong button. You and you. You were not going to have a romantic relationship. You are going to have a platonic relationship. Well then, Goldheart. Okay, clan. I think Royal Goose will go out with Mousepaw. And Shinepaw can go out with Fog Shiver, but I think Breestar will accompany them. Your patrol encounters a sandy beach where a lot of 2 legs linger. Pool Kestrel there's a very smart cat on the patrol. But we'll proceed. A 2-leg spots Mousepaw and crouches down, clicking softly. Mousepaw hisses and flees. Thank goodness. The strengthening sun in the sky will bring dandelion plants out. Always the first ones to take advantage of. New leaf, those ones. Royal Spring heads up to look for them, bringing out some clanmates along for gathering a patrol. Okay, splendid. The warriors that are supposed to be helping Oriel Spring gather dandelions seem to be more intent on hunting, and Oriel Spring gives up, strolling back to camp with her temper flaring. Okay, well, that's interesting. We'll time skip one more moon, though, and Breestar stands by the clan and proclaims that Mousepaw shall now be known as Mousetooth, honoring their tenderness. Their Mousetooth. That is strange name. So I'm actually going to rename you Mouse Fleck, Mouse Swipe, Mouse Eyes, Mouse Purr, Mouse Speckle, Mouse Claw, Mouse Rump, Mouse Tread, Mouse Tread, because you're like quiet like a mouse, you know? Mouse tread? Mouse stock? That'd be better. Mouse stock. If you have a name suggestion, comment down below, because that might be easier. Okay. We have a mouse stock and go on patrol with Rust Paw and Shine Paw and Storm Paw. And while on patrol, Rust Paw notices some suspicious paw prints on the wet sand on the beach. It turns out to be Rust Paw's own paw prints. Rust Paw huffs in embarrassment and can't meet the eyes of the rest of the patrol, who is probably Sally making fun of her. As New Leaf brings Green to Waveclan's lands, Oriel Spring goes on search for Tansy. There shouldn't be any problem collecting it with other cats. These warriors are strong and healthy, good for all coughs, all wounds, and all poisons, but it would be dangerous to assume Tansy has no downsides. In small doses, it does help with nearly any ailment, but in large doses, it poisons the body even to the point of death. Oriel Spring carefully guides the patrol in gathering, though, unless they try drinking it, there isn't much danger. Okay, at least you're a decent medicine cat. At least we don't have a bloodthirsty medicine cat. Waveclan welcomes Storm Holly as a new warrior, honoring their dedication. Goldheart travels to BushClan and resolves some recent hunting disputes. This meeting goes better than expected, and Goldheart returns with a plan to solve the issue for good. Goldheart, you're really good at this. You're really good at your job. I almost like that. It's your job. Okay, Goldheart and Shinepaw. I think this is the cat. And the respect and comfortability with each other are going quite far up, which I really appreciate. And we need Rustpaw, Poolkestrel, and Shinepaw on a patrol. They see a big octopus. Shinepaw maintains that the octopus are prey, not opponents or weird trends from dead cats or anything like that, just prey, and Poolkestrel can't get them to take the training session seriously. Well, I guess, I don't know. Bringing a motley assortment of, is it motley or motley? I think it's motley. Assortment of clanmates along with them, Oriel Spring heads out on an herb gathering patrol, searching for the evergreen, ever-reliable horsetail to harvest for herb stores. I think I don't need to read that. Fogshiver was climbing a tree and got a splinter from the branches. Waveclan welcomes Shine Swoop as a new warrior, honoring their excellence. No, exemplar. I think that's a word that I don't know how to pronounce, which is quite tragic, but oh well. Okay, we'll send Rustpaw on a patrol and Storm Holly and Shine Swoop. Okay, Rustpaw did not eat deathberries is what I learned from that. And more herbs that I don't really care about. World Goose has been resistant to retire, but the aches and pains of old age have worn them down. They approach Breestar and are honored for their tireless service. Rustpaw, you are so pretty. Okay, do one more patrol. And just Rustpaw spots a rabbit up ahead to see me, and seemingly act strange. The patrol can see it tremors from a few blocks length away. Poolkestrel stops the patrol from catching the rabbit and takes the opportunity to teach them about illnesses that can pass from prey to cat.